Hello, I'm Justine Sowry, the head field hockey coach here at U of L. We are only 1.5 days into our pre-season and just finished our second day of testing, and it was a very dramatic morning for our program. Really excited about the opportunity before us this year. We are a very new team. We are smaller in numbers, so we have a squad of 21. We've lost 10 players from our last year's team. But with that, we have 7 very talented freshmen coming into our program. So pretty much half of our team, or starting team, has left the program. So a lot of wonderful opportunities for our current program, or our current players within that team. Our core players are probably in the best shapes of their lives, and so that's really, really pleasing. And as I said, tons of opportunities for our incoming freshmen. Now, heading into the ACC, we all know how competitive the Olympic sports are. We have 7 field hockey programs, and 7 of them are ranked in probably the top 11 in the country. So every game that we play in the ACC is like a national championship game. The difference this year, we had a successful campaign last year, so the target is going to be on our back with a much younger team. So to keep our focus and to remain humble and hungry, and there's going to be a lot of learning taking place. The beauty of our sport, being a full sport, we have 10 days to get ready, and so it's hard and fast, but super excited with the current group that we have in. And for field hockey, yes, recruiting's definitely changed for us. We're getting better looks at those players that want to play at the highest level, which is the ACC. I learned a lot about scheduling in my first year. Typically, we might have a few more midweek games, but when you're playing North Carolina, a number 1 ranked team, on a Friday or Saturday, you're not going to be playing any more midweek games. So I learned a lot about that. And also, I think we can play at this level because the style of the ACC is really fast. We play a fast-paced game and a passing style of game, so it fits us perfectly. So we love it, and we can compete well, and any team can beat the other team on any given day. Where we've learned is the second game on a weekend, and playing a lower ranked team, we have to still bring our best, because after we play the ACC game, we are physically, emotionally and mentally exhausted, and so we really have to pick ourselves up, because we have to take care of those out-of-conference games. That's crucial for us to make the NCAA tournament. I think finally it would be peaking at the end of the season. I mean, we beat each other up, the ACC teams, and by the end of it, all teams are exhausted, and the last couple of years another conference has won the national championship. So we want it to come back to the ACC, and we certainly want to be one of those contenders.
For Coach Cordes, you spoke of
for us, our strengths, and led by our 2 captains who are also in the room, Elisa Garcia and Victoria Stratton, who both have come back in terrific shape. They're leading a very young team, but I think our core group of players is exceptional. Our strength, I believe, will be our versatility. I think we have more flexibility playing across different lines. And definitely our defence and our midfield is the group that we'll be focusing on and building from the back going forward. With our weaknesses or things that we need to work on, I might have a different answer in a couple of weeks. But we're young, and I think it's getting on the same page very, very quickly. We've lost a lot of key players being vocal on the field and organising a press, for example. That will be an area that we need. What's left is a typically quiet team besides Victoria and Elisa. So we need people to step up on the field and be a little bit more vocal. And with that also our set pieces. We've lost a couple of very key significant players for us on penalty corner attack and defence. And so that's a huge focus area for us in pre-season.
For Coach Sowry, last year you enjoyed one of the more successful regular seasons, really in program history. What sort of confidence does that carry over into year 2, but then also what sort of responsibility and pressure does that put carrying forward in year 2?
It was great being in a new conference, because I think when we were in the Big East, for us, it was like a monkey on our back, playing against Yukon. So it was fresh, it was new, and we could compete, and it's a great style for us. We got a roll on last year, and it was very exciting for our program. And it's my responsibility to keep them humble and hungry, and it is a very different looking unit. But what we're able to do last year, it gives us confidence that we can compete on a consistent basis. But you have to remain hungry, and you have to keep working. Otherwise, it can turn south pretty quickly. But they're really approaching it well. And again, we have great leadership, and we will continue to work hard and take each day as it comes. Being in the ACC, most of these teams have played at Traeger Stadium before because we've hosted so many Final Fours. We've also had a great relationship with teams like Duke and Wake Forest that have come here multiple times, so they know what to expect. I think last year with even North Carolina, it was the first time they played us here, but they've played here in national championships. So for us, every game matters at Traeger Stadium. We have our hashtag Protect Traeger. We take great pride in it, and in the last 2 years we've only lost one game, and that did not make us happy. So it gets everyone fired up, and to take that same level of passion and emotion, we want that at our away games as well. But yeah, they should be intimidated coming here because our team really takes a tremendous pride in protecting Traeger. I'm still hashtag. I'm trying to think of another one. How excited we are for the year. It's a new year. We're young, and we have so much talent on our team. And one thing that, for me, making the transition from coaching on being involved with USA national teams to collegiate teams, and this one, is that every year is just a different year, and I think you can't start exactly where you picked off from the previous year. You have to rethink things of systems and where you're going to play different players. But the future of our program and the direction that U of L athletics is going to, and the ACC, it's just a really exciting time. I love sitting next to Karen and Anne and seeing how their teams are going to do, and I don't mind not getting a lot of sleep because I love the season. It's what I live for. It's my passion, and I'm really excited about it.